Hello friends, what if I tell you that family is nothing without this principle? And what do you think that would be? But first, you remember this video? Alright, there's also a link up here, or it should be somewhere up here as well. I bet you go and watch this video first, for it gives an overview of how this couple gathered all their wealth. Now, let's dive into it. You know, they left their home with little, and because his wife was infertile and unable to have children, they adopted their nephew as their son, so that in case if anything tragic happened to the husband and his wife, their nephew can be the heirs to their property. That was the original idea why they took their nephew with them. Alright, just for a full disclosure before we continue, what I just said is based on my personal evaluation on hours of reading God's holy words, which means anyone and even you are free to criticize it. Drop your comments below. Now let's continue. They left their native land with little, but yes, when the famine struck, they left home in a hurry. While being in those places of refuge, the wife protected the husband by telling those people and their king that she was his sister. Now this was done not once but twice. Just imagine, her beauty is indisputably breathtaking. Because of that, the kings presented the men with so many gifts, including the male and female servants. Alright, I think I have to make this clear, lest we remove God out of the equation. God was with them all the while. God even came to their rescue, and for that, both the kings and their people realized their mistakes of sinning against the great God for stealing the wife of another man just to satisfy their lustful desires. Now, that being said, they have gathered a great many riches. We did discover it in one of our this video. You can go and watch it. Now, apart from the wife helping her husband to gather all those riches, because the husband kept on loving and protecting her, even though the wife is infertile and unable to have children. What about the nephew? Yes, you heard me. I repeat, what about the nephew? Does the wife and her husband kept those riches for themselves? Are they being arrogantly selfish? Or what did they do, the husband and his wife? Alright, you see this. It turns out the nephew also became equally rich. Why? Good question. Why was he, the nephew, also became rich? Shouldn't the wife and her husband kept those riches for themselves instead of sharing their wealth with their nephew, the son of their late brother? Now, you make your own judgment on that, but family is meant to build family. Aren't our family doing that? Or are there arrogantly selfish competition among our family members over who is to be the greatest in the clan? For that, you have your own experience. In the next video, this video, I will share with you what happened between the nephew and his uncle over their great many possessions and why they departed, taking their separate ways. Yet, through it all, what this loving, caring couple did to their nephew when he fell into problems. Guys, in a nutshell, the principle is, family is meant to build family, and it's nothing without that. Peace.